My last question. What legacy do you want to leave after all that?
I don't want to leave a legacy of children out of wedlock. That's not me. I can already see the picture you've put right on top of this video. Oh wow.
I know you
No.
read my mind right now. Yes.
But what I'm saying is, we all have different life, what do we say, principles.
Yeah.
And why I'm telling you this is because I've been asked so many times, why don't you have kids? Why don't you have kids? I'm like, no, I need to get married. It's not even about the youth, because I can, by the time you get to 15 years old, 13 years old, you can already get somebody pregnant as a guy. And women, you get to 14, you can get pregnant. But I don't prefer that. I prefer getting married and having kids, not having kids and getting married. That's my principle.
Yeah.
So my legacy would definitely be a few things, not so much. My legacy would be could be the richest celebrity, I would say. Not in Africa, well, worldwide in search, but African richest celebrity worldwide, could say that. But the topmost, not really focused on the money thing. I'm focused on what I do, and that's what I call myself a success. An Oscar, not one, way more. Lupita's already beat me to that. Does not stop me from going for it.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go for, maybe I should do 2 Oscars now, just because you already got one, so I need to top that. That's what I need to do. So Oscar, that's one thing I should do. Hollywood Walk of Fame, I need to land it there. And also I need to inspire people to really think liberately, like not just trained by one mind. I want to inspire truthfulness. I want to inspire, being real to yourself and not thinking that you have to do certain things to please people for you to be able to be liked and loved in the society. I want you to, most of the people who have left legacies are very different. You don't find 2 people the same and they left a legacy.
Yeah.
Like you find Indira Gandhi is very different from Martin Luther, very different from Michael Jackson, very different, like from Mandela.
Yeah.
Regardless of being under the same rod to create. If you find Indira Gandhi, he brought love when you expected no love at all.
Yeah.
You look at Mandela, he left people who, he left, like white people in his country who really killed most of the people in their country. So you're like, that's a very different person. You might consider it weirdly. You come to Michael Jackson, he just brought music to a whole new level. And so you get inspired differently, and that's the legacy that you get to leave. Be different, and now that's the weird part. You could be different but not useful. Like you could be very weirdly different.
Yes.
But that's not something I'm endorsing. Like I'm only endorsing like the useful difference, and that's it. So I think I want to be the inspiration of most of the Africans, being who they really are, and let's be African for starts. I think we have not been African for a very long time.
Yeah.
We are very European. We are very, very European. Like if a kid of nowadays, they're not even African anymore. With the technology, globalization and everything, you forget the cultures of the country. Even though there are some cultures you should leave, like genital mutilation and stuff like that.
Yes,
but the ones that are beautiful, like beautiful African cultures, we should preserve them.